Hey everyone, Clarky Shy here, welcome back to another video. Today I want to talk about the things that we all need for a possible Transit Remaster. Now if you don't know, Zombie Chronicles 2 has been leaked by DK Dynamite and the rest of the other guys, and we're supposed to get Transit, but sadly we haven't got it yet, so I get the feeling where we're going to get a fresh new map of Black Ops 5 and we're going to get a Season Pass map, which is going to be a Transit Remaster like they did within Black Ops 3. So I want to do the same thing, saying what we need for Transit Remaster within Black Ops 5. So the first thing I want to get my head around is the fog. Now, the only reason why the fog is in the original Transit is because of the fact that because Transit is on last gen, if the fog wasn't on Transit, you would have seen untextured glitches and stuff, and it would just look absolutely horrible, and I don't think anybody would like that. So honestly, big ups for Treyarch for doing that, but honestly, that is the only problem there. But moving on from that fact though, we're going to be talking about the denizens as well. I think that's all we want, the denizens just to be fucking erased. The more I play Transit, the more I don't mind the denizens, but they're fucking annoying wee bastards, I'm telling you. Denizens, like, I just don't think they're really needed. It's not really like that fun, to be honest, when you like need to knife them, unless like they do get added in, but there's some easier way for them not to just be fucking annoying. So Treyarch, please do something about that if you do bring denizens back within this Transit Remaster, so that would be good. Another thing that I do want to state is that please bring the bus back. If a Transit Remaster doesn't have the bus, I don't know what to say. Like, honestly, we already have the bus from that multiplayer map in Black Ops 4, so the bus is already basically ready, which is really cool, so I can't wait to see the bus back. The lava within the Black Ops 4 map, I can't remember what it is, but it's like a museum full of like other zombie maps. The lava's already ready, and it's full of like nice wee like textures and stuff, so that'll be really good to see. Another thing that would be also that I'd personally like to see in Transit is like areas that wouldn't be like necessary, right? So basically, like Blood of the Dead, like with the catwalk and stuff, some areas just didn't have to be necessary. Maybe some areas in Transit would be gone, and honestly, bus route B. Now we do know that bus route B does lead to Nuketown, but honestly, I would like to see bus route B in the new Transit Remaster. If they don't add it in because it will just lead to Nuketown, that's fine. But honestly, what I'd like to see for bus route B is that if it would lead straight to Nuketown, but like you're not actually allowed to go there because it is Nuketown zombies. So that would be really cool to see, honestly. Moving on from that fact, another thing that I'd like to see is a jet gun buff. Now, I know you're probably thinking, Clarky, who the fuck cares about a jet gun having a buff? Now, lads, if you remember this, we had the fucking Winter's Hill in BO1, and we all know how garbage that was, right? But in BO4, that gun is literally fucking godly, boys. So honestly, if they can make fucking Winter's Hill amazing, then BO1, then honestly, I already know that it's going to turn out really well if they do add in the jet gun back to, Transit. I can honestly see them making it a good buff, making it probably one of the best weapons. Because honestly, I love the Winter's Hill version of BO4, because honestly, that gun, like, honestly, as much as I didn't hate the Winter's Hill back in BO1, it still wasn't the best wonder weapon. Like, everybody hated it, especially when it was in BO1 Verrupt as well. Like, honestly, it was really cool to see how, like, they did bring back the Winter's Hill and they did buff it. So honestly, Treyarch know that, like, the wonder weapon was not the best back in BO1, so they had to buff it to the point where like people would like it. So honestly, big ups to Treyarch for that. So honestly, thank you Treyarch for that. I think one thing that I would like to see in a Transit Remaster, and this will be big from the Giant here, is if they add in a proper Easter egg. Now I know Transit actually has a proper like Easter egg, I know, but like just imagine like something not like classified, something not like the Giant, they add in a full-on remaster, but the only thing is that it has like a good boss fight and stuff. Just imagine a Transit boss fight, like, you know, that Call of Duty Mobile 3-headed dog boss fight? Dude, that looked so cool. But honestly, because COD Mobile had that, honestly, like, well, maybe they didn't have it on the official game, but like some people saw it and stuff. But honestly, I think if there was a Transit boss fight within Transit, that would be really cool to see. Maybe, honestly, and it would just be really cool. And honestly, the areas, like, and the one big thing I'd like to say is bring back survival maps. Now, the reason why I'm saying survival maps when I'm talking about just Transit alone is because all the survival maps in Black Ops 2 are mainly from Transit. So you have Farm, the section of Farm from Transit, just a standalone map. And then you have Town as well. So honestly, if they bring back Town and Farm within this Transit Remaster, there has to be survival maps. And honestly, I think people would honestly love that, because loads of people just like Town as a standalone map. So honestly, if they are bringing back Town and Farm within the Transit Remaster, I think they do need to bring back survival maps, which I would think would be really, really cool. Apart from that, that's all I really got to say. But all in all, this Transit Remaster, if it does come in Black Ops 5, I will be really, really excited to see what it holds for us. And honestly, I am really, really excited, honestly. I know we're getting sick and tired to the point where it's just remakes and stuff, but like, the fact that it is a Transit Remaster could honestly be so good, seeing as like Transit wasn't like the best map originally. So honestly, seeing a Transit Remaster giving us some good textures, no fog at all, because it'll be on the next gen consoles and stuff. There will only be untextured glitches. Hopefully the bloody denizens won't be that annoying if they do bring them back, and hopefully we'll get a possible boss fight Easter egg, you know. I think that would be really, really cool. The lava will be full on nicely textured like it did in Black Ops 4, same with the boss. And you can already place Ted in Black as well, which is definitely really, really cool. So honestly, I can't wait to see what this Transit Remaster does hold for us within the Zombies community. So honestly, whoever's Lee Ross, if you're hosting the next Zombies game, honestly, bro, I have faith in you for this Transit Remaster. If you can do well in Zombies Space On, bro, you can reach the fucking mile. Transit Remaster. But anyways, guys, thanks so much for watching. If you did enjoy, please subscribe, leave a like. I know this video was kind of short, but I thought I'd point out saying what I'd like to see in Transit Remaster. And I want you guys to comment down below what you guys would personally like to see in Transit Remaster as well. What would you like to see added, or what would you like to see removed from the original Transit? But guys, thanks so much for watching. I'll see you all in the next video live stream, boys, and goodbye.